U.S. presidential election, Trump secured a resounding victory in Iowa. Iran announces revenge attack on an Israeli intelligence base. Trial of terrorism attack in Dak Lak province.
You're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Hazang, your host. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has won a resounding victory in low caucuses of the Republican Party to select its presidential candidate. These are the first caucuses that open for a hot race for the White House this year.
As the first state to kick off the 2024 election, Iowa holds significant importance in setting the initial pace for the race. Polls show a near-certain victory for former President Trump, who has garnered 50.6% of the vote with over 60% of the ballots counted. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis got 21.4%. However, right after receiving good news in Iowa, the former president faces the challenge of being removed from the preliminary ballot in Washington state after a Kitsap County judge announced that a trial will be held to consider the motion to exclude him from the election due to his involvement in the Capitol Hill riot on January 6, 2021 and a plot to overturn the 2020 election results.
The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps of Iran claims to have launched ballistic missile against the Islamic State terrorist groups based in Syria and an Israeli Mossad intelligence agencies based in Iraq in retaliation for recent terrorist bombings in Iran.
The IRGC stated that it had identified the locations of its leaders and members involved in recent terrorist activities in the occupied Syrian territories and destroyed them with ballistic missiles. The IRGC also declared that it had used missiles to attack one of the main Mossad intelligence headquarters in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. The statement indicated that the latest missile attacks in Iraq and Syria were in retaliation for the bombing in Kerman, which killed nearly 100 people as a crowd gathered to commemorate the assassination of General Qasem Soleimani by the US in 2021. Is claimed responsibility for the double bombing. These latest attacks come amid growing fears of widespread conflict across the Middle East since the Israel-Hamas conflict began on October 7, 2023.
On morning January the 16th, the People's Court of Dak Lak province opened the first instant trial of the criminal case terrorism aimed against the people's government, terrorism, organizing illegal access or entry for others, concealing a crime in Dak Lak province on June 11, 2023. The mobile trial is open in Maritime Ward, Bumatua City, Dak Lak province, and should last about 10 days. Of the defendants, 53 are accused of terrorism aimed at opposing for People's Administration, 26 charged with terrorism, 18 charged with terrorism against the people's government, terrorism, 1 with organizing illegal access or entry for others, and 1 with harboring criminals. 6 others abroad are tried for terrorism in their absence. On early June 11, 2023, armed person attacks the headquarters of the People's Committee of Atil and other communes in Kukun's district, causing serious consequences, killing 9 people and injuring 2 others. Coming up next are some updated news. Nghệ An is expected to rank in the top 10 provinces and cities that should have remarkable results in industrial real estate this year. The remaining 9 localities are Ho Chi Minh City, Hải Phòng, Quảng Ninh, Bắc Giang, Thái Bình, Hanoi, Bắc Ninh, Bình Dương, and Đồng Nai. Industrial real estate plays an important role in supporting the production and distribution of goods, providing space and infrastructure for industrial enterprises. That's why the sector contributes significantly to economic growth and social development. In 2023, while other segments in the real estate market experienced a decline in demand, industrial real estate still maintained its strong growth, especially from FDI enterprises. For the first time, people come to Nậm Can border market in Kishan district, Nghệ An province, will be granted with a card to ensure security and order in border area. Accordingly, since January the 14th, Nậm Can International Border Guard Station of Nghệ An Border Guard has issued in try and access cards for the Nậm Can border market. Before entering the market, Vietnamese citizens and tourists can show valid identification for the card registration at the checkpoint. In the first day of applying this regulation, over 2,000 cards were issued to people for people in need of entering the market.
A new report from the Department of Aviation shows that although airlines have increased 472 flights with more than 92,000 seats during the 2024 Lunar New Year, almost of tickets for this time have been sold out. According to the Civil Aviation Authority, the number of passengers in need of flight ticket is increasing, leading to high volume of reservation on days close to Tet and after Lunar New Year. It's expected that the demand for night flight during the 2024 Lunar New Year from January 21st to February 25th from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. is about more than 1,800 flights, accounting for about 8% of the total number of total domestic flights.
Vin City had a strategically important position in Nghệ An province and the north-central region. In the process of urbanization, developing stately urban areas is a critical solution in reducing the pressure on infrastructure and population in the central cities. More in the following story. Located to the west of Vin City, Hưng Nguyên District is designated as an expanded area of the Southern Economic Zone to develop industrial, urban and service complex areas. The district is now focusing on mobilizing resources for construction and upgrading of roads, creating favorable conditions for sustainable exchange and regional connectivity.
The town is investing in some infrastructure, especially in traffic systems, such as the road connecting FR National Highway 46 to Road 512C, Minh Khai Street and other key infrastructure projects. Once finished, these projects will contribute to the urban landscape and socio-economic development.
As the gateway to the city, Nghệ Lộc district encompasses 10 communes within the Southern Economic Zone. According to the development direction, Quán Hành town and the communes in the district are designated as industrial centers and cargo transportation hubs, facilitating the development of new urban areas. In 2023, the total investment value for basic construction in the area reached nearly 420 billion Vietnamese dong, covering a total of 198 projects and items.
This project does not have land fund to expand the site, so we have to pay attention to propaganda to mobilize all people resources and encourage them to donate land to expand the road.
To mitigate pressure on the city center, the development of satellite urban areas must be seamlessly built from technical to social infrastructure, enhancing the quality of planning and management capacity in the process of construction of satellite urban areas will facilitate socio-economic development of the central city, contributing to turning Vin City into an economic and cultural center of the north-central region. It's the end of our bulletin today. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.